All right, February 2025, self-improvement update. First thing we got is fitness. So there's not really that much to report here. I've been consistent throughout the month of February. Um, yeah, there's really nothing much to add here. I guess sleep habit wise, I'm getting more consistent with going to bed on time, waking up at 7 a.m. Um, of course, the only times I can't do that is when I've got jam slash band practice. So outside of those nights, I've been pretty good about it. Um, yeah, I mean that's really all it is. I guess the for March, I'm probably not going to be doing that light day as much um, in my split, just because it kind of over time just wears me down. So I'll just take like that day as like a rest day. That's what I'm thinking right now. Who knows? If I'm feeling up for it, I might continue with it. But so far, I'm thinking I'm gonna skip it. That's all I got for fitness, though. It's been a good month for fitness. So moving on to music, where I have a whole bunch of stuff. So just generally speaking, I want to improve as a songwriter, guitarist, and vocalist. So I've got a bunch of different areas here because I've got various projects. So for Heritage, I tracked the solo finally for the next single. It was like one phrase I might make some changes to, but at this point it's the 11th hour. I don't think I'm going to. Um, a buddy of mine's going to be tracking the bass in like 2 weeks or so. Uh, if he, I hope he can at least. If he can't though, I did get Shin's bass, which is like the Nick Shingella's signature bass VST from I forget what the company is now. But anyway, it's pretty good. It sounds great. Uh, I especially like that there's an option to do just the DI and then put whatever plugin you want on top of it because that sounds pretty good. I mean, the stock plugins sound pretty good too, or stock presets. But yeah, I'm getting real close to getting that single out, which it's been quite a long time coming. Okay, so I have a bunch of different songs here listed out. The six that I want to release as an album. Um, they're in various states of completion. So yeah, the first song needs a chorus interlude. Still, excuse me, or I guess a post chorus. I guess is what it's called. Solo two is now a rough draft. I'll put needs. Oops, I have caps lock on. Wow, I deleted too much. Needs lyrics because I haven't. I've got an idea what the lyrics are. It's just like actually, it's just the choruses that I need to write. Needs chorus lyrics. That's right. I forgot I already wrote most of the lyrics for that already. It's just the vocal pattern. I get stuck with like vocal patterns. If I can't find a good vocal pattern, then I'm like, ah, crap, I don't know what to do. So, relating to that, song two, there's a second bridge that it needs, and then it needs a solo. Um, I'm gonna highlight that because that'll be well, how do I even do that? I'll make it red. There we go. Red for stuff I need to do. So that needs a solo. I'll be working on that this month. I've got a bunch of new lead ideas, but we'll get to that. Needs bridge two. Also need. Oh man, how do I un? Oh my god, I feel like a boomer, dude. There we go. All right. I screwed that up again. Okay, now I need lyrics for this. I've got a pretty good idea. There's a couple spots where things don't quite line up, but I'll work that out. Album or song three that needs a transition between the bridges, but I did finish the lyrics in February, so that was good. Um, yeah, because it's like it goes from like one section to the next, and it feels like there's like okay, there needs to be something that like eases you in instead of just going like bam. That's pretty close. Um, Track four, I need to fix the verse vocal patterns. Other than that, everything else is done. Um, for writing at least. Album or song 5. I need to write the solo, and then I need to make some changes to the first and second bridge riffs, just because there's like a little bit that needs to be changed to make it like give it that oomph. And then this one need. Oh no, did I write lyrics? Yeah, I did have lyrics for that song. They're like almost done. I'll put finalized lyrics. Oh, hold on. Going back to song 4. I did not organize this well. I totally forgot about lyric writing in this. Shaking my head. Okay, so song 4 also needs. Wait, I did write that there. I can't read. Shaking my head. Anyway, song 6. That this is the one that needs the most work because it's the newest one. I haven't really touched it after I made a rough arrangement of it, and then started working on my other project. So yeah, I got the solo started, but the arrangement needs to be fixed before I can write lyrics. I'll actually add that. Write lyrics after rearrangement. Okay, cool. So there's that. Things are going pretty well with Heritage, I'd say. Finally got some forward momentum after it's been like almost 2 years since I've released anything. So yeah, finally getting to releasing something soon. Okay, the new project. Song 1, the demo is recorded. Song 2 and Song 3 are in progress. We're, I guess, auditioning a drummer right now. He's really great. His chops are like exactly what we're looking for, so that's pretty cool. Just got to figure out if it's something that he wants to do long term. So just gonna jam with us a couple more times, and we'll see probably by the end of the month. But yeah, things are looking up for that project as well. I've got some more ideas for that project that fit that project better than Heritage, so that's pretty exciting as well. And just like overall with writing, I feel like a lot of momentum in my writing again. I think part of that is just the practice hours I've been putting into actually like learning leads and things like that. That has helped, especially with like the solo process, obviously because solos are lead guitar. But I think I was just like stuck for quite a while because I was like, oh well, I don't know what's right for this solo. But now I actually have stuff that I can do. Part of that because I've started taking lessons again and working on learning a new solo. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean overall, pretty. I feel good. I feel I've got some good momentum built up, and yeah, it's like only gonna continue to get better from here. So yeah, it was a good month for writing. Okay, guitar wise, let's see. Yeah, so for guitar practice, I kind of changed up what I had. So for fretboard knowledge, I'm not really doing the all the stuff like scaled and then the different triads and the different seventh chord things. I'm just doing the seventh chords at this point, just because I think that's what like I get the triads now. I don't really need to do that unless it's like some scale that I don't really play ever, like C sharp, something like that. So yeah, other than that, things are. I'm still doing the running seventh chords. That's been good. And then improv. I've been practicing over a backing track consistently. And so I learned the chords also for yesterday's because that was the last tune that I learned a solo from. And I've been like writing lines rubato, then playing them at tempo just to get like the sound in my ears. And I've been grabbing some more ideas. And even isn't just like the licks themselves, it's like the idea behind the licks, if that makes sense. So if there's like this cool, like there's this one run in the new solo that I'm learning, where it's like melodic. It's this like melodic minor thing, and like that, just that concept. I'm not even necessarily copying the notes themselves, but I'm like, oh, I can do this melodic minor line starting on the fifth of this dominant chord if it's a dominant sharp 11, and It's just like things like that, where I'm like, okay, I'm just taking the idea of what it is and then applying that. So that's been pretty fun. Excuse me. I've been seeing a lot of improvement with lead writing because of things like that, because I've been practicing improv consistently. Technique wise, so I'm not really doing the sweep and alternate picking exercise I was doing anymore, just because there comes a point when it's just like, okay, I'm just like sweeping up and down these shapes, or I'm just like, okay, I'm just alternate picking the same shape over and over again. So I'm gonna start learning other people's solos that have those techniques in them. So right now I'm practicing Dave Davidson's solo from Blood Atonement, Revocation song, off the Outer Ones. Right now I've got it at about like 80 BPM. I don't know why I wrote like a percentage here. It's 80 BPM. So the main techniques we'll be practicing with that are bend, alternate picking, and tapping. Um, well, it's alternate picking slash hammer-ons, because there's like this weird part like halfway through where it's like alternate picking and then there's a bunch of hammer-ons too, so that kind of throws me out because it's just not straight alternate picking. So I'm doing that for technique, and then for focus practice, I'm working on getting my own material to tempo, of course, and then also working on, well, I mean, I guess this solo also counts. Solos that I'm learning. I'll just put solos I'm learning in general. Learning in general. So vocals, yeah, I've been doing my scream throughs, and I've noticed results. I'm able to more consistently get the tone that I want for my voice. So, mistakes that I made. So it just took a while for me to get momentum on riff writing towards the beginning of the month. I wasn't that consistent, but once I got into the groove of it, I was able to get going. And whenever I have ideas, I'm just like get them out, and that's been good. So guitar wise, I think I did bite off more than I could chew when I was doing that yesterday's backing track, because I noticed at a certain point that I was just kind of just doing a bunch of like basic stuff over that backing track. So I changed from just doing the actual tune, just to like a 2-5-1 backing track, and that has helped me, I think, actually do like practice concepts I need to, because I don't have to focus on all these changes. It's just 2-5-1 over and over again. So that's been good. Um, all right, areas of improvement. So again, for songwriting, keep writing for the prog project. Keep writing for Heritage, especially lyrics and solos. Write lyrics and write riffs consistently. Those are my key items there. Areas of improvement. I guess the main thing to bring up is I'm practicing that Blood Atonement solo with a metronome, just to get, again, that alternate picking, just the runs in that consistent and up to tempo. Oh, I didn't write this in here, but I have added ear training to my habit tracker. So right now I'm transcribing a couple things. I need to focus on just finishing what I've got. There's a song from a Kirby game. And I'm also doing, what is it? Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara. Matsubara. I'm like pretty close. Oh, specifically the sax solo for Stay With Me. And then, yeah, the True Arena from Kirby Superstar Ultra. I'm like pretty close on both of those. For both of them, there's like one section where the rhythm, I can't get the rhythm Right. So I got to work on that. And then, okay, so vocal wise, I mean, I still haven't finished that e course, but again, it's been my practice has been paying off. So I don't think it's all that necessary. But yeah, so I guess I'll just keep consistently practicing vocals. That wraps up the music side of things. Overall, I'd say February was a pretty good month. I've got, again, a lot of momentum built up from January going to February. In February, I've been like building it up towards like the middle of the month, and then the past couple weeks have been pretty good. So, yeah, hard work's paying off. Okay, just general self improvement stuff. Let's see the progress that I've made. So I reorganized my room, and that's giving me more space, so it feels less cramped in here. I don't have my bed in the middle anymore. I just like moved it to the side. I don't know why I had it in the middle in the first place, but yeah, that's helped. Screen time. So on my phone, I have I think it's Screen Zen. Yeah, it is Screen Zen. And whenever I open either Instagram or the internet, I had it limit me to 5 opens at 10 minutes each. Now I have it. Oh, whoops. Typed that in wrong. Now I have it set to 5 opens at 8 minutes each. Excuse me. And yeah, so I'm just working on getting that screen time down there. I finished reading The Invention of Yesterday. That was a pretty good book. 10 out of 10 recommend. Um, haven't really made any progress on The Crossing. Um, yeah, I don't know why. I just like haven't felt like going that much further in it. Not that it's a bad book or anything. It's just like I'm at this one point where I think what it is because I'm at this section where there's this like kind of confusing metaphorical story going on, and I keep getting interrupted whenever I'm trying to read it. So then I keep coming back and I'm like, what the hell am I reading? And I get confused because I'm again part way through that section. But yeah, I do need to get back into that. Um, so journaling has been good also. Again, helps me get out of stuck in like thought loops that just get me distracted and all that. So that's been good to make me more mindful. So for visualizations, I found some visualization exercises. I was using YouTube, but I found some on Spotify, so that's been very helpful. Um, yeah, I've been really consistent with visualizations too. Okay, so then I guess like a major progress point this month was so I've been on dating apps for the past couple of months after talking to one of my coworkers who's been like doing pretty well with them. He's been seeing results. So I was like, yeah, I'll get them again. And then last month I got a match, and then I was talking to this girl for a little bit, and then I was like, hey, we should like meet up and stuff, and she was down for it. And then like after we had made plans, I was like, dog, what are you doing? Like, you're not really in a place to be dating right now. You're a broke musician. So then after that, I was like, huh, that's true. I am a broke musician. I probably should not be dating right now. And then like I let her know like, hey, sorry that I know we just made plans, but like I'm gonna cancel. Sorry, I'm just not in a good spot for this. And she was like chill about it. But that was something that I needed to be in the actual situation itself to actually understand. So it's just one of those learn from experience type of deals. But I would say that was good for me. Like I needed that because that's like a mental burden off me. So yeah, that was something good to learn about myself this past month. Um, yeah, so that's the progress for February. Mistakes that I made. I'd say my primary mistake is I tend to like watch YouTube on my laptop when I'm playing guitar. Um, Not all the time, but like there comes a point when I'm like, all right, I've been doing whatever. I've practiced however long, like two hours. I'm like, okay, I'll put a YouTube video on while I just like noodle around, and then that just kind of just a time suck, and I don't really do anything productive with that. In reality, I should probably just like go on a walk or something like that, but I end up watching YouTube. So trying to get that under control. Um, I would say that became a problem towards like the middle of the month. Towards the end, I kind of got under control just because started feeling that momentum from um, writing. So that's like an area for me to improve on for this next month. Um, Other areas for me to improve. Again, aim for consistently doing habits, even if it's just a little bit. A little bit's better than nothing, just to keep the momentum going. Screen time. Um, oh yeah, another thing that I did. I guess I'll add it with this. So, relating to screen time, I know sometimes like instinctively grab for my phone, and something that I've needed, not needed, but that I wanted to do because at my job I sometimes run into people that only speak Spanish. So I have Duolingo again on my phone, and that way, if I'm really reaching for my phone, I end up actually doing that instead of just wasting time. So yeah, that'll be something added to what I'm doing. Might not be great for screen time, if I'm being honest with myself, but it's at least productive because it has definitely helped in the past couple of interactions I've had with people. Book wise, I gotta read The Crossing. I gotta finish that. I don't really have that many any areas of improvement really for journaling because that's been good. And then visualizations have been pretty consistent also. So yeah, I guess my main area is to make sure I'm not just screwing around watching YouTube while I'm got a guitar in my hands. So that wraps this up. So yeah, overall February was a pretty good month, especially music wise and fitness wise too, because I was really consistent. But yeah, that wraps this up. So as always, thank you for watching and see you next month.